Hello, my peoples. Today we are going to be teaching you how to become a professional with the abilities or ability skills. Doesn't matter what it's called. There's 4 abilities. You have pump fake, post, lob, and aero step. And I'm gonna teach you how to do them. I'm not gonna give you like a master tutorial how to master the lob now. I'm gonna just teach you how to do it, just in case you don't know. And today we have our volunteer Ho Is You Cool 831. So now Ho, he's gonna be helping us, right? This guy's a professional. He's our professional, basically our dummy. And like, let's just get into the video. Alright, so our first skill on the list is called pump fake. With pump fake, it has it in its name. What it does, right? As soon as you click R, you pump fake. It looks like you're about to shoot the ball, but you're not actually shooting the ball. Now, if I'm gonna be really honest with you, pump fake is really useless. I'm not gonna lie. Even if you pump fake the ball, like you're running towards it and you're acting like you're gonna shoot, people are still gonna be able to like get up in defense. I'll show a quick example right now. Like, I'm looking like I'm pumping the ball, this person shoots, and I shoot again. As you can see, boom, it really doesn't do any good because you still have a guaranteed chance to miss it. Pump fake is really useless because it doesn't matter if you do anything, because you'll be stuck in that same position. You can't move or do anything. So yeah, pump fake is definitely the worst on all of the lists. Let's go to the next. Next we have is post. Post is basically just going into the enemy and pushing them back. I'll show you a quick tutorial real quick. You want to go into the enemy and it's gonna push them back. Basically, it's giving you space and it stuns them a little and it doesn't make them able to walk. So like, if I just go straight and I'm back into the person, as you see, it stuns them back, but they're still able to move forward. They can easily recover. But this comes in really good for when you need to post into a person. If you need someone to get off your back, just do that, get them off your back and score your ball. When I tell you every pro uses post, every pro uses post. If you just need a good turn around your enemy and your enemy is following you, you can just post into your enemy, back away. So that's what post is. Let's go on to the next skill. Alright, so the next skill we have is lob. Lob, when you press lob, it shoots the ball towards the rim. So as you can see again, or not even towards the rim, it shoots it towards the backboard. Something a little flashy, you feel me? If you just want something a little flashy, you want to do a flashy dunk, you can either do that. But let's say if you want to do something else, like here, I'll show you a quick tutorial. To the enemy's ball, come to the other side, and then boom. Something a little flashy, because let's say if your enemy is on one side, all you can do is just post, get the ball back, and dunk. Simple, easy. Lobs comes very good. Now, this is just a quick reminder, you can't lob outside. You gotta be in really close to the 3-point line to be able to lob and stuff. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing. Alright, so the next thing is called Euro. Euro, one of my favorites. I love Euroing. I Euro every time I'm going to score. Not every time, but most of the time. To Euro, all you gotta do is just run up, and depending on how you're facing is the place your Euro. So let's say if you're just going in front, you'll just do a quick side Euro to the side. Well, let's say if you're facing backwards, let's say if you're going backwards, do a quick Euro, you're doing the same thing basically. But I'm gonna show you other tutorials on how to go like more off to the side so you can get easily open. So boom, when you're going, you wanna go like this, and this will bring you to the side where you're more open, way more open. So like using this in a real game scenario, if your teammate's right here, all you gotta do is just boom. I said teammate, I meant enemy. If your enemy is right there, all you gotta do is boom, is just do that. Now, a good pair with this would be posting and Euroing. So let's say your opponent's right here. You post him, go to the side, boom. Because when he's posted, he's gonna be in stun. And boom, you already hit your Euro, you're gonna do that. Boom. Another way you can do this right. If your enemy is tailgating you from right here, all you gotta do is just post and Euro. It's all the same. That's how Euro typically works. Now, times where Euro won't work is when you're just spamming around, just doing random stuff. For example, like this, like when you're just doing random stuff, it goes to the side and to that. You don't want that. That basically happens when you're just spinning around and stuff. I'll show another one. When you're just spinning around and stuff, yeah, you don't want that. You never will want that. So yeah, that's basically how you use post correctly. Alright my peoples, I teach you how to properly use the skills, and now we're gonna go into some tips and tricks. Some tips and tricks with pump fake. I really don't have any tricks for pump fake, I'm not gonna lie with you. Pump fake is overall pretty useless and pretty trash. If you know how to use this, tell me in the comments to let me know. Some tips for post: make sure you're at a distance when you're posting. If your enemy's right on you and you try to post, it usually won't work and your plan will just all go to bail. But make sure you're at a farther distance from your enemy, step back and post. Some tips for the lob: make sure you're in range in the ball. When you lob, sometimes your hitbox is not hitboxing and you'll never catch the ball. Make sure your ping is very low, because when you try to lob and get the ball again, it typically never works out. Tips with the Euro step, like I said earlier, do not just be spinning around and press Euro and expect the green. You're gonna go back to the same position and the enemy is gonna easily lock you up. But yeah, that's all I had to say for today. I gave some easy basic tutorials for noobs. Basically, if you're a noob, I'm gonna keep making this series, some more tips and tricks you need to know, and I'll see you guys another time.